Hello everybody, welcome to another NASCAR Heat 5 Career Mode video. Today we're going to the Fanatec Fairgrounds. This is the Mountain Dew 100. It's 25 laps. This is one of my worst tracks. Let's get into it. So this is basically an entire fairgrounds that we're seeing, like an old classical fairgrounds that's probably and also a horse racing track. But we're going to get into the practice. Let's see how this goes. So as you can see, I did technically hit my goal. I got a 14.759, although that again is on technicality because it like teleported me, just random stuff. But we did not actually hit the goal. I'm gonna go to qualifying. Gonna make another adjustment, make this car as loose as possible so we can get through the corner a little bit better with getting the car rotated. But the pole position is a 17.5 something, and our goal is a 17.9, so it doesn't even expect us to get pole. Let's see how this goes. Definitely getting a little bit more of a turn-in with the fully loose setup. At this track, you really can't get any of that, so getting nice and sideways is the way to go. As we're going to start our lap here at the fairgrounds, we're going to really send it in. We do not get it turned in very well, as we're just going to have to take it like a normal car. And this is basically just like Martinsville, even with maybe a bit more banking, and it seems a bit bigger, as we're going to come out of turn 4 and qualify with a 19.213, and that'll qualify us all the way back in 20th, which I completely expected from this track. We're just going to have to fight our way up through the field, starting in 18th actually, so 2 people at least had some problems. So let's see what those are. Lula Cobb is our pole winner. Hugh Ackerman had an engine change after qualifying. He's going to the back, and Leslie Gomez crashed during qualifying. She's driving backup car. She is also going to the back. Starting the outside of Alan Anderson, one of our rivals.
Have a good day.
And starting behind, I believe that is the no, that's not the 04. As we're green here in the fairgrounds. It's a 23 car of Higgins that we're starting behind us. Anderson's going to rub up against us a bit, as we're going to really try to send it in on Higgins to try to get 5 wide, 4 wide now. Just 2 wide now between me and Anderson, making contact with Wright. Setting him up the track a bit. He makes contact with that outside wall as Greg Lewis goes down our inside, and he's going to get the position. We're up to 17th. Back down to 18th, battling with Danny Hoffman as he's going to slide up the track, making contact 3 wide with Leslie Gomez. She's going to make her way up through the field, and she's ahead of us now. Making contact with the outside wall and Danny Hoffman. Making a little bit of contact with him again. She's going to go down the inside, making contact with Ryan Foster now. This is going to make a bunch of people mad. We're making contact with everybody at the moment, because we're really going to send it into turns 1 and 2. As I can tell that Foster's going to get down our inside, and he's going to make the pass. We're now falling back down to 19th. Send it down the inside of him, seeing what we can do as we do get past him up to 18th, and we're going to be able to catch up to Scott in this 04 car as he's making contact without the outside wall. We're going to go down his inside, almost catching up to Willis with a great run out of turn 4. We're going to be side by side. Turn 2, side by side on the backstretch going into turn 3. We really send it to try to get up to Jones now in 15th with 2 laps to go. Now in stage 1, making contact with Jones. He goes up the track a bit, and so does Danny Hoffman. We may be able to get up to him by the end of the stage. We're going to be just behind him coming out of turn 2. Making contact, sending it in on him. I don't care how mad that makes him. He's going up the track. We get the position, and he's falling all the way back. There, as we're now in 14th with 1 lap remaining in the stage. We're going to take the high line to make contact with the outside wall. That's going to allow Ackerman down on our inside, but that is fine by me. If we don't get any points of finishing back here, so I'm just going to hope to hold on to this odd spot, and we do. 15th, that'll make us start on the inside. Danny Hoffman was down our inside barely at the end of that stage, so we were very lucky there. So, start on the inside of him, Danny Hoffman, that is, as we're starting behind Leslie Gomez and our friend of Hugh Ackerman. Coming around turn 3, we are green for stage 2 here in the fairgrounds. Falling behind Ackerman now, trying to send it down the inside of him right now, as we're going to try to get up next to Gomez and Ryan, as we're going to get past both of them, as we're going to take 12th spot. We get loose though, as we're going to try not to make contact with Ackerman, as we're going to get spun by Gomez. And this is the 3rd race in a row we spun, and there's finally a caution as we fall all the way back to 20th. And we are not going to do the repairs, even though it is 4 seconds. It's not going to affect our car too much, as there's our, who we were racing with earlier in the race, Justin Jones, is all the way back here with us. I don't know what happened to him, as we are green for the restart here in stage 2. There's only going to be like 3 laps remaining in the stage. Yeah, it is 3 laps remaining. We're going to try to take the outside line. It's not working well at all, as we're going to try to get a run off the corner, and we do, but Greg Willis is down our inside. We're going to really send it, try to cut them off, as we do get up into 18th as we make contact with Eric Wright, as we're going to be 4 wide coming out of turn 4 as we make contact with Eric Wright, sending David Ryan into the wall, as we're going to send it down the inside of Greg Willis, as we're going to get the pass down, as we're going to try to block off that outside line. He makes contact with our rear bumper. We're just going to really try to send it with only about a lap and a fourth left in this stage. We're going to try to get back up to 15th where we started the stage. We don't want to lose any positions, as we're really going to send it down the inside of Cobb. Almost going to get to Ackerman, though. He made contact with the outside wall. Coming out of turn 4, just behind Hugh Ackerman. We finished in 15th for the second stage in a row. After spinning that stage, that is a great result, fighting our way all the way back up to 15th. With this car, I think we might be able to get up to the top 10. Starting on the inside of Ralph Higgins, again, starting behind our friend of Hugh Ackerman. We are green for the final stage here in the fairgrounds. Getting a great run right past Ralph Higgins immediately, so we're really going to try to send it through turns 1 and 2. Make a little bit of contact with Hugh Ackerman, keeping him from going too far down the inside and losing too many positions, but he makes contact with the outside wall because of it. He's going to try to block off Higgins from going down on inside. We're 3 wide coming out of turn 4, but we keep our position, as we're going to try to just block off the inside line so nobody else can get there, as we do, and Bobby Carter goes down the outside, making contact with the outside wall. There's going to be side-by-side coming out of turn 2. We're going to send it down the inside of Cody Brock, almost up to Alan Anderson now, who we started next to in this race. He's made his way all the way up here. He's going to make contact with the outside walls. Bobby Carter's going to make contact with our rear bumper. We're going to send it down the inside, 3 wide, into turn 1, now up to 11th, making all these positions up as we're behind Cody Brock, as we're going to send it down the inside. Side-by-side, making contact through the entire corner. He's going to go wide. He's going to make contact with the outside wall. We do a little bit too, so we're going to send it down the inside of him, trying to get that position from this number 33 car. As Ralph Higgins goes out on inside, we make contact with him and Bobby Carter's. We're going to get saved by Alan Anderson from spinning out, but no caution will be thrown, as we're going to try and gain positions back, but it's going to be a rough road ahead as we make contact with the outside wall for like the 5th time this race. Just ahead of the 04 car right now, as we're going to try and catch up to at least Alan Anderson in 13th. I'd like a points bank position, but that doesn't seem possible at the moment, as we're going to make contact with the outside wall. It's not slowing us down too much at this point. We're just going to have to accept the damage we're getting, as we are catching back up to Alan Anderson. Down the backstretch, we're going to go right down the inside of him, as close as possible to him. He is going to keep the position, but with our run out of the corner, we may be able to go around the outside. No, we get a little bit of switchback. Take him out, try act like we're going down the outside, making contact down the inside. We're going to get the position and force him out of the way. Excellent. Take a little bit of a middle line through the corner. He's going to get back up to us, make contact with us. We're going to try to keep it out of the wall as Anderson gets back 13th. We are working our way closer to those points paying positions. I don't think it's going to happen, though, as we're going to get through the grass a bit, come up the track, almost hit Alan Anderson, but no, he's going to go wide. We're going to be able to get past him now. Cleanly by him now, as we're going to try to block him off from getting that huge run off the outside, as we are going to keep this 13th position, and that may be where we finish, as long as we don't make any mistakes. How this race is going, I'd be happy with this 13th place finish, as we're going to make contact with the outside wall, though, so I'm looking behind me, as we're just going to try to block off any runs that we are getting on the last lap of the race, as Ryan Foster's down our inside, forcing us out of the way. He's going to take 13th, and 14th goes to Alan Anderson. We're really going to try to send it now, making contact with Foster, but no, we are going to spin last lap. We're not going to finish in 15th, I guarantee it, as Cobb gets by us, Wright gets by us, we block off Ryan, as we'll finish in 17th, only 1 place ahead of where we started this race. We spin for the second time. Third time almost that race. That was terrible. Terrible race at a terrible track. I do not enjoy this, and I'm annoyed that there will be a race during the playoffs at this track and Jefferson. So, we'll just have to hope that we get a win early to get to the championship 4, as we're only going to have one race left in the regular season. Like I said, we finished in 17th, and it ultimately finished almost a 10th behind Eric Wright, which is terrible considering that he passed us on the front straightaway of the last lap. So, Justin Jones, who we were battling with, finished a lap down. So that shows you the speed of the car we had, as that was a completely terrible race. I don't even know what I'm saying. I'm kind of fed up, as we earn $1,745, as we are still 6th in the point standings, higher in the playoff standings, I would guess, at least ahead of Ryan Foster and ahead of a few of these other drivers. But that will be it for the weekend, as Roy Wood gets the fastest lap. I'm pretty sure he won. I'm not sure, though. No, Caleb Stevenson definitely won. He led 15 laps. But we're going to get back to the garage, see what else happened. Let's go. So, like I said again, 17th, we actually gained 1,995. Apparently, we gained more money, as we gained 16 fans to bring our total up to 347. Subscribe now. We got to get back up to close to that fan total, as we did not get anywhere close to our incentive contract. We didn't get anywhere near a top 5. So we'll have to hope that in the next 3 races is when the next one we'll get. As we're going to get a Saturday race for our final. We're going for the 4 top 5s within 5 races. We're going big for the final few races. We're going to Richmond next week. But that'll be it for today's video, guys. Make sure to like, subscribe, and I'll see you all next time.